Welcome everyone to the House of More Politics. Hey, Reince Priebus, the chairman of the Republican National Committee, was on Meet the Press today, and his interview was laughable. I wish I can break down the full 11-minute interview, but I don't have time right now. I'm just going to try to break down bits and pieces, but I don't think he's in charge of the Republican Party. Now, I do understand this. When they choose the nominee for their respective parties, DNC and RNC, when they choose that nominee becomes the de facto leader of the Democrat or Republican Party. I get that, but that doesn't mean that the RNC chairman falls back and lets that person control the DNC or the RNC. This dude is completely lost when it comes to Trump. Let's take a look at some of these clips.
Let me ask you about birthright citizenship. It's still on Donald Trump's website. Is he going to call for the end of birthright citizenship?
You're going to have to ask him.
Now listen, I'm not an expert when it comes to body language and comparing somebody's voice tone and things like that, but listen to the fluctuation of his voice and the exhaustion when he threw his hands up. He don't know what his position is. He don't know, but as the RNC chair, he should know.
Where's the Republican Party on this? Do you think that should be something that should be the position of the Republican Party?
No, I believe in the interpretation of the Supreme Court on the issue.
Okay, right there. Either he don't know what his platform is, or he don't know what the meaning of birthright citizenship is. It's got to be one. Either you don't know what Trump's policy is, you don't know what your policy is, or you have no idea what birthright citizenship is.
So you're comfortable with birthright citizenship?
I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with it. I'm comfortable with the Supreme Court rulings on the issue.
And so
he has no idea. He doesn't know. So he diverted to the Supreme Court. The 14th Amendment of the Constitution says that any person born or naturalized in the United States or any subject or subject to its jurisdiction therein is a United States citizen. He doesn't get that. He doesn't understand that. He doesn't understand what the Supreme Court has said, but he does understand that the Supreme Court may have decided in a conservative manner or a conservative way over the years, so he diverted to that, but he has no idea.
You think Donald Trump, so your advice to him would be, don't be touching birthright citizenship.
A nominee does not have the doesn't have to adopt every single position and platform position of the Republican Party. What? A nominee doesn't have to adopt every single position and platform position of the Republican Party.
And this is what's wrong with the Republican Party today, because they don't want to alienate the alt-right and the conservative guys and most of everybody who've moved away from traditional Republican values to this extreme fringe crap. He don't want to alienate those voters, so they don't have to accept the platform. So I can choose not to accept any part of your platform.
If we're talking about, and what my opinion is on birthright citizenship does not necessarily have to be adopted by a nominee. My exact view of immigration and how it should be pursued does not have to be adopted by a nominee.
Right, okay, and he flips it. Chuck Todd asked him a question based on him personally and the Republican Party, and him being the head of it. He chose to divert it and answer based on him as Reince Priebus. That's why he didn't feel like the nominee should accept every part of the platform. But as the head of the RNC, what do you feel? He didn't answer that question. He diverted.
What I think is that Donald Trump understands that with every position that is taken, and as you get closer to the White House, a degree of humanity and decency is part of every decision that needs to be made. And I know Donald Trump. I know Donald Trump in private. I talk to him every day. I know what he's thinking about a lot of these issues, and this is a good and decent man that wants to do the right thing and wants to take every position that he's talking about and pepper it with decency, dignity, and humanity.
I put that part in there to show you that this man has no idea who Donald Trump is. They have left him out of all the meetings. The only one in there is that Bannon dude and Kellyanne Conway. He has no idea who Donald Trump is. He has no idea what the platform is. He has no idea. Because if you go back to the beginning of my video, he told you you have to ask Donald Trump and his campaign because he didn't know. He can't know. He can't be speaking to him on a daily basis because if he could, he'd be able to answer those questions or at least be able to massage the answer like all politicians do and all people in his kind of positions do. He doesn't know. And watch this next clip. It'll prove it to you.
Are you happy with the hires of Steve Bannon and Kellyanne Conway?
Look, you know, I go with the flow.
Yes, you earn a paycheck. That's all you do. You're happy to be in that position to earn a paycheck because you don't know. Now, I'll say this. On Trump's side and on Priebus' side, they don't have to let him be involved with the campaign. He's just the party chair. He don't have to be involved in the inner workings of what's going on. But you are the face of the GOP. You should have an idea. Your people should be meeting with his people to make sure you're on the same message. You can't just go with the effing flow. Hey, I didn't cuss. Wow. My wife is rubbing off on me. But you can't just go with the flow. Hey, like I said, I don't want to break down the whole 11-minute video because if I did, it'd probably take me an hour. But subscribe to the channel, comment below, let me know what you guys think. And hey, until the next one, until the next guy comes out and lies, peace.